And who put a price on again? I really hope she lied to me, cause I know the price to buy a friend. She said I'm leading her on. You took me shopping and leave me alone.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Dallas Mavericks stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Timberwolves. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
2 Western teams have run the gauntlet. Look at the Mavericks. Fresh and rested after sweeping their last series in the conference semifinals. Greg, can they continue with that momentum?
Well, Kevin, every series is different, and the time off could affect their rhythm or create rust. But the expectation is that they'll pretty swiftly pick up where they left off.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Reed in at the 5. Good work there as it goes.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. At the elbow, Conley. Edwards passes to Reed, makes it off the glass.
I tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Randall surveying the D. Over Davis. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Conley gets the bucket.
Stop and pop. Conley dangerous everywhere.
The Mavericks have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alden.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So we'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
After Reed from 11 feet away, the Mavericks pull it in. And what a start to the postseason it's been for them. 8 straight wins to breeze through the first 2 rounds.
And when you're on that kind of a roll, the next series can't start fast enough. They want to keep the momentum going, pick up right where they left off in the second round. But remember, nothing's a sure thing in these NBA playoffs.
Now here is Conley. To the paint, here's Davis. Off target at the rim. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Here's Conley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
First team foul.
He misses the free throw.
Flag. Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Conley. Edwards finds Conley. Davis against Randall. Davis with the bucket.
Hey, this is a difficult shot for anybody, this floater, but with Davis and his size, even more difficult.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to talk to his guys. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. To the left wing, from outside the arc, hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Conley, covered by Joe. For the three. Conley's shot is off. Dallas leading by 3. This one for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's McDaniel. He has yet to score. Julius Randle with the rebound. Pass to Exum. 6 to shoot. Randle a screen on Davis.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Timberwolves trail by 8. And here is McDaniel. Reed kicks to Edwards. It's over Exum. Edwards, that's good.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Minnesota with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the defense just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Reed gets the bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Conley's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 6. Randle outside. Pass to Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
From that close, he's almost automatic. No wonder the defense is all over Gobert.
A different look for Dallas. Kamara is checked in, and it's Hardy in for Dante Exum. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Dwight Powell's checked in for Reed. Miller comes in for Davis. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Mike Conley. Now, here is Russell. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Joe. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Hardy. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Here is Edwards. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be right back after this. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Ingles is out there with Powell. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Edwards in at the small 4. Here is Russell after the Mavericks pick up 3. With the drive. Pass to DiVincenzo. Powell sets a screen for Edwards. Williams with the block.
a main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Irving with the steal. Down low, here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Mavericks leading by 11. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Miller comes in for Powell. And it's Clark in for Joe Ingles. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Outside, Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Irving. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Miller. And here's Edwards. Right side. 5 to shoot. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Now the Mavericks with it. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Joe can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Mavericks leading by 15. Here's Irving. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Miller. Davis comes in for Clark. Daniels, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Conley in for D'Angelo Russell. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Reid. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Mavericks?
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Now here's Randall. Dallas moving it around. Exum's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 15. Davis finds Conley. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Irving can't hit. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And Conley's so good at running the offense. Does a nice job hitting guys in their spots.
Pulls it from the elbow. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area. Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
Irving against Reid. That one good for 2. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Conley for 3. Randall grabs the board, and here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Irving over Conley, and that one's good. Irving
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far, utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
Oh, here's Edwards, guarded closely. The muscle from Edwards. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Mavericks making a switch here. Kamar is checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now here's Davis. Now DiVincenzo jacks up a three. The Mavericks pull it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lets it go from deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Back to Davis. Over Gobert. That misses off the backboard. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for Dallas. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Randall with the bucket.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the wide open shot from Reed. A three-pointer is right on target. Reed's got 8 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, it's been a stampede in transition. They'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to give you a compliment, just like you, Jet, in the blink of an eye.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Gobert. Exum is out there with Irving. Then it's Randall. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so he makes both from the line.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
McDaniels, a screen on Irving. Conley. Gobert pulls it in. Mavericks leading by 17. To the middle. And there's Randall on the assist by Irving. Randall's got his third bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Davis with it. 5 on the clock. Gobert knocks it away.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Exum's shot is off. Timberwolves have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Here's Edwards. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Here's Exum. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota with the ball. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Pulls from the top of the key, and he makes that one. He has 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Edwards with another miss.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
It's Davis on the wing. He's defended by Randle. Count that bucket. Davis has got 6.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
Randle left side. Gobert with a screen for Randle. Not going to go that time.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Out left to the wing. Conley finds McDaniel. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Davis with a screen on Irving. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 14-6 run. A three-pointer, no good. So it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels kicks to Davis. Irving against McDaniel. High, arcing shot. A clear look for Reed. No good with the wing jumper. Mavericks leading by 23. And it's Exum in the corner. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
And the Timberwolves call timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Kyrie Irving is second. Fourth, Julius Randle.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That's his first foul. .127 left in the third quarter of the game. A steal.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Russell gets it to go.
On the fast break, D'Angelo gets a good release down court. Finishes the job there.
Now here's Randall. He's got 7. Gobert. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Beyond the arc. Joe, good. Joe's got 9.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Russell dishes to Clark. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Randall finds Gobert.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Number 4, Robert Dillingham.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Russell left side. Pass to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Three-pointer, Randall. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blow. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Dallas leading by 23. So on the floor for Minnesota. Russell is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Edwards. And it's Clark in a power forward. Minnesota shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Russell with a wide-open look. Trains the three-pointer.
Whoa, watch out now. And D'Angelo from deep. That's the parking lot range we've heard about for this young man.
Pass to Joe. Washington with the screen on DiVincenzo. And it's good for 2.
The entire defense was frozen foot. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Joe's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. Now here's DiVincenzo. Covered by Joe. From the arc. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Washington. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to Russell. Stolen by Washington. It's stolen by Edwards. Puts it up from 12. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Pass to Kamare. Fires for 3. Dallas, no good that time either. Timberwolves trail by 20. Conley into the lane. Out to Miller. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Miller's got his first bucket of the night.
Conley loves setting up his teammates for quality shots. He's one of the more selfless guys in the league.
Fires from deep. The shot's good from Christie.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Outside Williams over Miller. And it's in off the backboard. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Dallas.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Inside, got a piece of it. Here's Kamare. Back to Washington. It's Clark with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Conley, the pass to Clark. Plenty of space. He doesn't hit that one. Mavericks leading by 23. Pass to Kamare. Here's Christie. Drills the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
To the inside. Here's Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
That bucket in no time at all.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
To the middle. Here's Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then threw the foul.
Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Isaiah Joe. Timberwolves also changing it up. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Clark. Dillingham comes in for Edwards. And it's Russell in for Mike Conley. And here is DiVincenzo. Williams with the block.
And if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for Dallas.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyrie Irving.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here's Hardy. Oh, good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Shoots the three. Ingles with the rebound. Now Dillingham. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.